In this video, I'm gonna show you how we helped our client Idriis book 20 sales calls worth 40k USD in pipeline value from YouTube in just 14 days, and all without relying on paid ads and with only 4 videos posted. I'm gonna break down the exact system we used so you can replicate it for your own business as well. But obviously, before diving in, let me show you some proof first.
Within the first 2 weeks, we booked around 20 calls, like after posting first and video month, which is worth almost like 40 grand since we were selling and the offer around $2,000. Then the first video had 16,000, which is crazy in the first 30 days. Then we signed 3 clients and organically and just from YouTube to school directly.
Okay, first, who is Idriis and what he does? So Idriis is a Quranic Arabic coach running his program called That Institute, which helps English-speaking Muslims, especially in Western countries, master Quranic Arabic and recitation through a structured coaching program hosted on a school platform. And when we started working together, he was selling his offer at 2k USD one-time payment, which is high ticket, mainly relying on meta ads and his IG growth funnel. So simply running paid ads, driving traffic to his IG profile so people can follow him. After that, they set appointments in the DMs and then close the deals on sales calls. Also, I'm gonna put his social links down below, his IG and YouTube if you want to check them out. Before working with Idriis and start to build his YouTube channel, the entire client acquisition engine was built around running cold traffic paid ads, pushing traffic to Instagram DMs to set appointments, and closing deals on sales calls. Weak nurturing layer, which means low trust before calls, because short-form content is not built for trust simply. Lower quality leads and inconsistent close rates, and no organic sustainability at all. Traffic stops when ad spend stops. So the real problem here is not client fulfillment. Actually, client fulfillment was strong, but acquisition was the main bottleneck for Idriis. So Idriis had the results and the expertise, but content wasn't acting as a 24/7 trust builder. So every new client required more spend, more DM work, and more manual effort. So back then, once we identified all of these problems, the goal was very clear. The goal simply was to build a YouTube engine that increases trust, improves lead quality, and convert it organically. So we needed to build long-form content that nurtures cold audiences, generate inbound high-quality leads, reduce dependence on paid traffic, make ads perform better because prospects arrive pre-warmed, and stand out from competitors with a real system. YouTube isn't content. It's the nurturing layer his funnel was missing. The objective for Idriis wasn't to get more views. Simply, it was turn expertise into a searchable trust asset that keeps closing people while he's busy fulfilling high-quality service to his clients consistently. And that's exactly why we built him a done-for-you YouTube sales machine from strategy to uploading content. So we handle the entire YouTube production and growth system end-to-end, starting from strategy and positioning, proving content ideation, scripting, recording consultation for speed and quality, video editing, packaging, SEO, scheduling and posting, and also distribution, which is IG repurposing and IG stories. So now let's take it step by step. Step number 1 was the strategy or the foundation. We started with strategy so the content wouldn't be generic. We built a clear content map based on ideal viewer needs, their pain points and desires, offer tiers and outcomes, competitor positioning and what's missing in the niche, a unique mechanism, why that approach is different, and content funnel buckets from top of the funnel, middle of the funnel, and bottom of the funnel. And we put all of that into a strategy board that we build for each client we have. The second step is the ideation process, and we use 2 methods mainly for this one. We use 2 idea sources that compound results for Idriis. The first one is outlier or competitor analysis, and the second one is keyword research. So when it comes to outlier or competitor analysis, it's all about finding what's already performing on other competitors' channels, then repackage it with Idriis's mechanism and voice plus branding. So that's simply how outlier or competitor analysis method work. For the keyword research method, we simply target what Idriis's ICP is actively searching for on YouTube or Google and rank on them using proper SEO. This keeps the channel fed with proven topics, not random uploads. And to show you visually how we did it, so for the outlier method, we simply took this video as an inspiration. So this is a video in the same niche as Idriis, and it really performed super well for another competitor. As you can see, it got 1 million views in just 1 year, and it's 100x outlier for the average views this person is getting on his channel. So that means this idea is a winning idea. So what we did is we took this main idea and then recrafted it for Idriis. So this idea is called 11 Easy Steps to Read Quran Fluently, and our version is 9 Easy Steps to Perfect Your Quran Recitation and Tajweed. And as you can see, it got 62 outlier for Idriis. So right now it's 21k views. And that was actually the first ever video we upload on the channel. For the keyword research one, this is what we did. So when you go and search for how to master Quranic Arabic on YouTube or how to learn Quranic Arabic, you're going to find the video ranked on these search terms. So simply used proper SEO for title, description, and tags, and also throughout the entire process, starting from the idea itself and the script, so we can make it enrich with keywords that actually help this video rank on these search terms. And this is simply the result. we were able to rank it on different search terms related to what his ICP is searching for on YouTube. The next step is the scripting part, and we made sure that it is simple, not fancy. We used a simple script format that maximizes clarity and action. The framework we used is simply this. For the hook or the intro part, we made it word for word. The value or the body is just bullet point for natural delivery, and outro and call to action is also word for word. The goal was not viral writing. The goal was keep attention, build trust, and move viewers down the funnel. And this is the perfect framework for any client we're working with, not just Idriis. Because having this structure, which is having the intro word for word, the body is just bullet points, and outro is word for word as well, actually give the client space to deliver naturally and give everything in their mind and share their expertise freely. After that, we go for filming and production workflow. Idriis only had one job, which is to film content or record. Everything else was handled by us. This is actually the leverage that lets founders work on the business, not inside it. So Idriis put 3 to 4 hours every single month just for YouTube batch filming, and literally, that's it. The next thing we handled is editing and packaging. Great content doesn't matter if nobody clicks. That's why we focused heavily on thumbnails that match the promise, titles built for curiosity, search intent, and ICP targeting, and editing balance for learning, not distracting or entertainment. Because packaging is the gateway to traffic. And the last step we did, which is kinda smart, and you actually need to do it if you can, which is leveraging Idriis's existing audience. So what we did is we trained the algorithm faster using Idriis's established IG audience using 4 simple strategies. The first one is YouTube link highlight on his IG profile. So we simply put a YouTube highlight on his IG profile, so when a new visitor come in and see his IG profile, they can see that, okay, this person have a YouTube channel, I can go there and check it out. After that, they can go and consume the YouTube content out there, right? So we put simply a YouTube highlight with the redirection link for YouTube. The second strategy is we created stories promoting each YouTube video posted. So once we post a YouTube video, we immediately create an IG story promoting this one. This is a very, very good strategy. If you haven't already established audience on IG, you gotta create stories promoting your YouTube videos. The third strategy is DM redirects. So warm leads watch before paying. As I told you, Idriis was running his IG growth funnel, simply running cold traffic paid ads, getting people to follow him, then reaching out to set appointments inside the DMs, right? And sometimes people can't afford his service, or maybe they don't trust him that much. So what we do is we send them the YouTube link inside the DMs and tell them go watch some YouTube videos. You're gonna find free value out there, simply to nurture them and build trust with them. After that, they come back. Hey, I'm ready, let's book a call. Or let's say if they couldn't pay or couldn't afford the program, after a while, after consuming the content, they can come back and say, okay, I can afford it now, let's open a call and start working. So this is how powerful DM redirects is, to be honest. Like if you have a DM appointment setting process, you need to utilize your YouTube content inside of this process as well. And the last thing we did is we also put call to actions inside of the reels or the carousels, directing people to YouTube. So sometimes when we are repurposing the YouTube content into shorts, we put call to actions at the very end to go watch the YouTube video, the link in the bio, or sometimes we run a mini chat automation on these reels so people can comment a specific keyword and then they get the link of the video immediately inside of their DMs. So we can do this one or this one. It won't really matter. But to be honest, the better one is the niche chat because it's less friction, like low friction strategy, and can actually direct people immediately toward YouTube. So yeah, this one I prefer it more than the link and call to action. So anyway, this actually jumpstarts browse and suggested, which means organic YouTube discovery, traffic faster. So when you push traffic that you already have, let's say on Instagram or any other platform toward YouTube at the very beginning, if you're starting from complete zero, this can actually help the algorithm to train on your audience, who is your ICP, your target audience in general. After that, the browse and suggested algorithms will understand who is your target audience and then will start to push your content to them in future uploads. Okay, amazing. Now, what are the results we were able to achieve after all of that? So the results, after only posting the first 4 videos, we got 16K plus views on the first video in almost 30 days. 20 qualified calls booked in almost 14 days, worth 40K USD in potential pipeline value. 3 direct signups without a sales call to his school community, like directly from YouTube to school checkout, no sales calls. The channel grew from 100 subscribers to more than 2,000 subscribers in just 30 days, and we accumulated almost 50K total views just from 4 videos. So let me show you some of the screenshots for more proof. So this is the first ever video. As you can see, right now it's more than 18K views, like at the time of recording this video, but this one, it showed 17K. As you can see, the total amount of views, 123K, 2.5, like almost 2.5K watch hours, and almost 3K subscribers. So here we achieved that 2K subs milestone. This shows the amount of impressions, like the total amount of impressions. We got 1.3 million impressions. So impressions mean people actually saw your videos on YouTube, and you got exposure simply on YouTube organically. So we achieved 1.3 million after 6 months total working with Idriis. Here with the automation, like we got direct school signups from YouTube. So as you can see, now the important thing, which is the booked calls or the booked appointments. As you can see, this one is 4 booked appointments from YouTube in a single day. After that, another 3 booked appointments, 2 booked appointments, 3 booked appointments one day. And actually, to show you the quality of the leads that we were getting, take a look at these ones. So these are the questions we have on the Calendly booking page. So as you can see, people say that they have some funds to invest. How did you find us? The answer was YouTube. As you can see, people say that they want to start as soon as possible, and they really want to commit to this. So they have a goal, like an actual goal and commitment. First world countries, US, as soon as possible, want to start as soon as possible. I have some funds to invest. And how did you find us? YouTube. As you can see, this one from UK, as soon as possible as well. Yeah, as you can see. Also, you can take a look at the comments on the channel. These actually prove as well that there is demand for the offer. People say this in the comments. So also, like, when you see this type of very long comments, that means people are engaging with you on a deeper level. They're trusting you. So when people are spending too much time giving you their attention, commenting on your videos, this is actually a very positive sign. So yeah. And those calls actually weren't just vanity. They were buying intent. As I said, we almost got 20 calls, and his offer was for 2K USD. So that's almost 40K USD potential pipeline generated just from YouTube, and only from 4 videos posted. Imagine that, like 4 videos only posted on the channel, 40K USD potential pipeline. Okay, even if you didn't close all of them, but just to have this potential pipeline just from 4 videos organically on YouTube, this is literally insane. And I want to emphasize this part a little bit. So most of the views Idriis had on YouTube, it wasn't from external pushes. Like it wasn't external traffic mainly coming from Instagram or his Instagram audience or anything like that. It was organically generated from YouTube. So traffic was primarily browse features like YouTube recommending it and suggested videos, adjacent content recommendations simply. And also search terms. So we got also traffic from search, as I told you, like we had proper SEO on some videos, we ranked on them, and we were able to get traffic from those search terms as well. When people are searching, the videos are ranking, they saw them, and they discovered Idriis from those videos. So the search terms like how to recite Quran beautifully, how to beautify your voice in Quran, how to read Quran fluently, how to read Quran with beautiful voice, or how to improve Quran recitation voice, all of these search terms were actually getting traffic from them. When someone typed these search terms on YouTube, they can discover Idriis from them. So just to show you from the analytics, here we're getting most of that traffic from browse and suggested. This is the bigger percentage. And for search terms, we're getting traffic from these search terms that I showed you in a second. We're getting a total of 8.8% total traffic only from search alone, like search traffic, like 8.8% search traffic, which is very decent. Simply, YouTube became the asset behind the entire business for Idriis. Paid ads stopped being the engine. They became a booster, because people had content to binge, trust, and convert. This is why YouTube scales differently. You can record once, and the system keeps delivering for years and years to come. And this is the exact system we built for coaches, consultants, and agency owners. So all you need to do to have success on YouTube is this. First thing, you need to drive attention to the top of your funnel. So you need to have strategic topics and packaging that earns clicks. Second step, to hijack proven demand. You need to come up with outliers and search intent topics your audience already wants. And finally, turn views into revenue. You need a simple mechanism, a DM, call booking, webinar, opt-in, VSL funnel, whatever it is, that actually converts warm viewers into cash. But to build this alone, you'd need to handle everything. You'd need to handle offer and positioning alignment, strategy and audience psychology, outlier research and keyword research, weekly ideation pipeline, hooks, scripts, word for word and bullets, recording system and batching, editing for trust and retention balance, thumbnail designing, title testing, SEO optimization, publishing schedule, further call to action integration, whether it's DM, calls, opt-in, VSL, whatever, as I said, analytics review and iteration. You need to understand the data, and repurposing and distribution in shorts, reels, posts, stories, whatever else, to multiply the traffic that you are getting. So you will need to handle all of this yourself, or we can build it for you. So we will install a YouTube content system that grows your authority, warms leads automatically, and generates inbound opportunities consistently for your business. This is best for coaches, consultants, and educators with a real and proven offer, already selling a premium high-ticket service, and want a long-term organic engine, not random posting or short-term growth. So if you want us to build your YouTube personal brand, click the link below this video or below this document to book a strategy call where I'm going to analyze your business and content, then share with you a clear strategy that you can follow whether you decide to work with us at the very end or not. Only and only if you decide to work with us at the end, I'll explain to you our process and guide you to the next steps. And if you want this document, you're going to find the link down below in the description as well. So that was everything. Catch you on the next one. Peace.